Good evening, YouTube. We've got some interesting things happening on the channel. So, I put up a short last night and I also put it up on Instagram. That came from a class that Joel and Nick Young did where they had a gun. In fairness, it was a Franken gun. I don't think a single part on it was Glock. And then you saw there was a pretty dramatic, if you watch the short, again, it's also up on Instagram. They just bang on the magazine and get the gun to discharge. You can see you're like, okay, that's pretty interesting. I'm not really sure what the issue is there. I mean, of course, you don't want the gun to do that, but it was interesting to see the gun actually do that. I've heard from so many people talking about this. Johnny Glock testing the trigger tech ace thing. I've heard from actually both sides of it. So I've had a text conversation with Johnny Glock. Hopefully he's going to come on the channel tonight, which if that all goes well, you guys will see it tomorrow, where I'm just very curious what I'm seeing here and what his read is on the trigger tech situation. Also, because I'm on the wait list for the trigger tech ace trigger, I got an email from them. They've got a new one that does have a safety dingus, so they're going to send me that. And I'd love to take a look at that as well, and then kind of see what's going on here. I don't know so much what to make of what I'm seeing so far from those people, but I wanted to try the ace trigger anyway from Trigger Tech, so pretty good. I'll check that out as well. And as an aside, I have a couple emails pending from Kimber. It looks super duper positive. For whatever you guys want to say about Kimber, I'm actually impressed with them. That they're kind of, well, they're willing to put themselves out there. They're willing to put the gun out there and kind of take feedback and then go and make the gun better. A lot of you guys have some real negative opinions about Kimber, but for me, from where I'm sitting, I think it's super positive. So I'm excited to talk with them more and see what they're doing, and then, shoot the gun more and do all that kind of stuff. Basically, right now, there's a lot of interesting stuff happening. So in the next couple days, I'd look forward to hopefully a talk with Johnny Glock, which should go down here as I'm sitting. It should happen in the next 90 minutes or 2 hours, hopefully. There'll be more stuff from Kimber. There'll be the trigger tech thing coming. There'll be maybe some actual shooting discussion as well. Anyway, it's looking really interesting to me. Things are heating up well, and there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. Speaking of which, let's go to your comments on the Johnny Glock versus the Trigger Tech Ace situation. Because I want to see what you guys have to say. Let's read through that stuff before I have them on the channel. If indeed that happens, there might be, there could always be a technical reason it doesn't happen. But I've set apart the time. I've set the time aside. We should be able to do it. All right, let's see the top comments on this Johnny Glock thing. Top comment is from Johnny Glock's. I would love to come on your channel and talk about this whole thing. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, imagine selling your P320 and upgrading your Glock to be just like your P320. Oh my God. Savage, guys. Ben TMZ Steger, I love it. That's good. You guys love the drama. All right, I have used Johnny Glock's products and followed a lot of his advice on triggers. Guys, not let me down. Excellent customer service as well. Yeah, okay, good. All due respect, your Glock nerd friend Johnny's probably equal, if not more, experienced and knowledgeable. Been watching his videos for years, and I don't know anyone that understands Glock trigger and mechanisms more than he does. Okay, I have some nerd friends that would really surprise you. Really surprise you. All right, Johnny Glock's product customer service, long-form walkthrough videos are second to none. I trust what he says about triggers, not blindly, but because he's clearly demonstrated evidence for everything he claims. Yeah, I would accept that he hit the gun with the mallet and got it to go off. I did hear from, and maybe I'll put this question to Johnny when I talk to him later. What did I hear? Well, let's see what did the Ace people tell me? Let me pull that up. Hitting the gun with the mallet is a bit outside of the intended usage. Basically, by hitting the slide, you're damaging the sear engagement, drastically reducing the safety of the trigger. Mallet impact so severe it grossly exceeds the impact force the gun would normally see on a reasonable drop test. And I don't think that's a crazy opinion. Of course, there's different degrees of drop test. When you start racing it out as much as the trigger tech stuff appears to be, yeah, I'm not shocked that it's easier to get it to fail tests like that. But at the same time, there's other setups, like other guys I know with the trigger tech setup, and they're saying like that I can't get my gun to do that. So it might be something in the setup. I'm not really sure exactly what's happening. And again, I'm pretty sure Johnny's going to know more. So anyway, that's what's coming to the channel. It's a very exciting time, of course, and we'll see how all that stuff shakes out.